U.S. Senate Republicans are moving forward with a plan to mask the $3.8 trillion cost of extending expiring tax cuts. The GOP senators voted Monday in favor of President Donald Trump's signature economic legislation that says renewing the party's 2017 tax cuts somehow costs nothing. But the math doesn't quite add up. Democrats see the bill as Republicans' brazen attempt at a counting slate of hand. And the renewal of tax cuts that largely go to the rich and corporations will come at the expense of millions of low-income and disabled Americans who will basically no longer have health care for assisted buying food. And the Senate's tax cut bill will basically cost the bottom 20% of taxpayers an average of $560 a year, while giving an average boost of $6,055 to those at the top end. The uneven distribution of the bill's costs and benefits comes from a mix of tax and spending provisions that includes cuts to Medicaid and Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. That analysis from economists at the Budget Lab at Yale University bolsters Democratic critics that the bill takes money out of the pockets of the working poor to give tax cuts to the rich. Patty Murray of Washington State, the top Democrat on the Senate Appropriations Committee, has said that even a preschooler knows this is magic math. Murray accused Republicans of trashing the rules to pass the bill. The South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, meanwhile, pledged there was nothing sneaky about the maneuver. Big is not beautiful when it comes to government debt. As it stands, the Republican bill could push America's national debt beyond $40 trillion. The Congressional Budget Office estimates this will lower the tax revenues by $3.7 trillion over the next 10 years. Tariffs and the Department of Government Efficiency will likely help plug the hole left by President Trump's latest fiscal bill. However, the proposed spending cuts would only save $1.3 trillion, leaving the primary $2.4 trillion deficit wider. Global markets are less than pleased at the prospect of a massive new injection of U.S. debt. Larger budget gaps would require an increase in bond issuance, something that's expected to weigh on treasuries, and a Bloomberg index of that debt has underperformed the rest of the market this year. The yield on 30-year treasuries in May briefly rose above 5%. Investors have grown wary of lending to the U.S. government for such extended periods. They are demanding higher yields as a result and increasing a cushion known as the term premium.